final video of Seattle versus Green Bay. Yeah, I picked Seattle to win the game. Yeah, I picked Seattle to win. You saw my video. I picked Seattle to win. I said, "Oh, Seattle gonna beat the I said Seattle gonna beat the Green Bay and win the Super Bowl again this year." I said at the beginning of the year, Seattle think because I saw one of the Seattle posters said, "Y'all doubt us." Not really. Nobody really doubts Seattle. Really, everybody says Seattle gonna win the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year. Like, everybody say it's gonna be Seattle versus Patriots at the beginning. Most people at the beginning of the year it's gonna be Seattle versus Patriots. Some people say it's gonna be Cowboys versus Broncos again. Cowboys versus Broncos. But most people say it's gonna be Seattle going to Super Bowl again, and some people say it's gonna be Seattle and Patriots again in the Super Bowl. So a lot of people really didn't doubt Seattle, you know. So a couple people might doubt Seattle when they started playing bad, but most of the people already knew Seattle going to be Seattle and Patriots in the Super Bowl again. You know, most people already knew already. Yeah, but little people did doubt the Seattle when they were losing 16-7. It was like 4 minutes or 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Like 5 minutes left to go in the quarter, and Seattle was messing up. Like everybody said it was over because Seattle couldn't win. It was like 5 minutes left in the quarter. You know, 5 minutes, like 5 minutes or something left in the quarter. It was that much time left in the quarter. So like 4 minutes something, or 5 minutes like left in the quarter. It was like 16-7, and Seattle got stopped. Seattle got stopped. Then they score a touchdown with like 2 minutes something left. And Seattle score a touchdown. Like 2:03 left, yeah, and Seattle scored a touchdown. They had to go for the offside kick because they only had one timeout left. So they had to go for an offside kick because they only had one timeout left. So, remember Russell Wilson do another intel again. Russell Wilson do another intel again. So Russell Wilson do another intel again. And then it was like 16-7. Russell Wilson do another intel again. Russell Wilson do. So everybody thought the game was over. You saw Russell do another intel. It was like much time. Russell do another intel. It was like 3 minutes or something left. Russell do intel. I think Green Bay ran the time down a little bit. Then the Seattle got the ball back. Yeah, Seattle got the ball back. And Seattle did a miracle comeback, man. Everybody thought this game was over. I ain't thought the game was over. I was talking about Green Bay going to the Super Bowl because I thought the game was over. And I picked Seattle to win first. I changed my mind when I saw the score. I saw Seattle was doing it the whole game. Cause I changed my mind right at the beginning. I changed my mind right when I saw that score. It was like 16-0. I knew Seattle had a chance to come back, but when they got it in the fourth quarter, it was like 5 minutes up in the go, still 16-7, and then Russell would do that intel. At the end. It was like 3 minutes left, and Russell would do that intel at the end. And then I said game over. I saw Russell would do that intel at the end. Then it was like 2 minutes something. It was 3 minutes left. 3 minutes something left after the intel. Then the time's on running down to like 2 minutes something. Then to see how they had to call a timeout. They had to call the last two timeouts. They had to count 2 timeouts, and they had one timeout left with like 2 minutes something left. And the Seattle had the ball going down the field. They thought Marshall Lynch. They thought Marshall Lynch scored, but he didn't score. Marshall Lynch didn't score, so his feet stepped out of bounds. So it was like then they had to score again. They scored. It was like 2 minutes and 2 minutes and something, and 2 seconds left. So they had to go for offside kick because they had one timeout out. So if they didn't get that offside kick, so they had to go for a 2-point. When they got that 2-point. It gave them breath. It gave them a chance. Just in case Green Bay kick a field goal and they go into overtime. So they made that was amazing too. How the way that guy caught that 2-point pass was amazing. We're supposed to just do the ball up in the air. It was so crazy stuff happened in this game. It was meant to Seattle to go to the Super Bowl. Like meant to Seattle to win the Super Bowl again, or meant to Seattle to go to the Super Bowl. Nothing that Green Bay do that was stopping the Seattle to go to the Super Bowl. I was like, Seattle really made it believe it out of me, you know. How the way he caught that 2-point pass, man. He do. I thought they wasn't gonna get the 2-point because Russell Wilson was getting blitzed by a whole bunch of peoples. Getting blitzed. Russell was moving around. He just threw the ball up in the air. The dude just caught the ball, man. I mean, what the heck was that? Wow. I mean, that was crazy, man. I mean, that was real crazy what Russell Wilson did do to that guy, man. That was a crazy, man. Crazy game, man. Then when they got the onside kick, after they scored 14, you got the onside kick. They got to do that. No, after no. They made the 2-point yet. They didn't make the 2-point yet. They didn't make the 2-point yet. They didn't. They didn't make the 2-point yet. No. They didn't make the 2-point yet. So no, they didn't make the 2-point yet. They got 14. They got 14 first. They got 14 first. Then they went for the offside kick and they got the offside kick. The Green Bay guy, the ball just fell out of his hand. I mean, wow, that was crazy how the ball fell out of the Green Bay guy's hands. It just bounced out of the Green Bay guy hand, man. I mean, it just bounced right out of his hand, yo, and it fell on the ground. I mean, it just bounced off his hand and fell on the ground. You know, it just bounced out of his hand. I was like, wow, this is like a miracle game. Like, it was meant to Seattle to win. Nothing Green Bay could do, they gonna lose. Nothing Green Bay could do, man. It was like somehow the ball just bounced out of the Green Bay guy's hand, man. I mean, it was like a guardian angel or something. I mean, it was like Seattle was supposed to win this game. Yo, man, they scored, and when Seattle, Russell would do that deep pass to the wide receiver. He caught the ball and ran down the field. Yeah, then he got closer, caught the ball, and it was like 1 minute something, it was like 1 minute something to go, and time clock going down, then Seattle do the ball, Seattle ran the ball, Seattle took down the field, Russell took down the field, then there was like a couple seconds left, then Russell got hit something, he got sacked or something, happened, then the time kept clocking down, they Seattle Russell got the first down. Marcus Lynch got close up to the first down. Marcus Lynch got close first down. Yeah, remember Russell Wilson ran that amazing run to get the first down. That was an amazing run what Russell did to make that first down. Russell Wilson and Seattle was playing with a heart at the end. They didn't give up. They were playing with a lot of blood and tears in their heart, man. I mean, Russell Wilson deserved to win the Super Bowl. Russell Wilson deserved to win the Super Bowl too. How the way he played, how the way Seattle came back, how what they did, man. I mean, it was amazing, man. Wow. I mean, then after that, if the time I think Russell Wilson pump fake the ball. I think Russell Wilson tried to run it in, but he stopped him from running in to touchdown. Then Russell Wilson got another chance. He ran it in and do that fake move again. Then Russell ran it in for a touchdown. Then they went for that 2-point, like I said earlier. But it looked like Russell Wilson was done. All them guys blitzing him. He's getting blitzed. He's moving around and he's do the ball in the air. I was shocked that they made that 2-point. I said, oh, you're not going to make that 2-point. Too many, all them people blitzed in. And like Russell Wilson had nobody to. He just threw it up in the air, and the dude just came down and caught it. Like, wow. I mean, that was crazy. That was a crazy game. What a crazy comeback. Then we went into overtime because Green Bay got to kick the field goal. I think Green Bay needed to score, man. Hey, Green Bay would have scored a touchdown. Green Bay would have won that. Well, I think Green Bay needed to score. I think Green Bay needed to score. That field goal wasn't enough. They had no choice. They had to kick the field goal. So they kicked the field goal. It tied up 22-22. So Seattle got the ball. Seattle do some deep behind pass. The dude caught it and ran out of the field. He had a 40-yard, 30-something yard pass, something. Because remember, Russell Wilson got sacked. It was like 1st and 15. You know, like 1st and 15. Did they call some kind of penalty on them? Or I think Russell got sacked. It was like 1st and 15. Then it was second and 29. I think it was like second and 29. I think it was like second and after that it was second and 29. I think Russell got sacked again. Or something happened. Russell got sacked again. It was like 2nd and 29. And 2nd and 29, people. Y'all listen to me? 2nd and 29. The score was 2nd and 29. 9. And right there, Marcus Lynch ran up all the way up the field for a 15-yard run or something run. Then was like he ran a 10-yard run or something. Russell, I know Marcus Lynch, and then he took it down to like he took it down to like he's like 3 and 19, like 3 and 19 or something. I think it was something like that. Then Russell would do a deep behind 30-yard pass, 29-yard pass down the field to get the first down. The dude caught it. Then I mean, there was Marshall Lynch and Russell Wilson was doing their thing. The wide receivers doing their thing. They play with heart at the end. Russell Wilson got no wide receivers, nobody, and he still won this game with his offense. Russell Wilson showed that he a great quarterback, that he don't need all them weapons to win. Yes, he had Marshall Lynch, but he Russell showed with heart. Russell Wilson showed a lot of heart, man, and the whole Seattle showed a lot of heart. Man, that was like a great comeback, man. Then they do that last pass at the end. They do that last pass at the end to win the game. 89, forgot his name. He caught a touchdown at the end and won the game. That was an amazing catch too at the end too. That was an amazing catch, man. The way how to win the game, 28-22. Wow. I give all my respects to Russell Wilson, man. I respect Russell Wilson so much to come back like that, to have a bad first half and come back in the second half to win it, man. To win it, man. Score 28 answer points in the second half. I mean, score 22 answer points in the second half. Then overtime, score 28. Get 22 answer points in the second half. Now, are you trying to study your people's 22 answer points in the second half? What a comeback. What a comeback. Score like 14 points and score like 15 points in the second half. 15 points in the fourth quarter. He scored 15 points. 5 minutes something to go. 5 minutes left. Score 15 points in 5 minutes. That is good. 15 points in 5 minutes. 2 touchdowns in 5 minutes. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. That is amazing comeback, man. That was like, everybody was shocked. Everybody talked about the game all day. Everybody was like shocked, like, wow, Seattle actually won this game. Everybody was shocked. I already knew Seattle was always gonna go to the Super Bowl. I kept saying Seattle win the Super Bowl again. Seattle gonna win the second Super Bowl. I already knew Seattle gonna go to the Super Bowl. I said it. I said it from the beginning that Seattle gonna go to the Super Bowl. I said it. I already knew. I already said it's gonna be Seattle Patriots. I already knew gonna be Seattle Patriots that go to the Super Bowl. I knew it. But I changed my mind when I saw the score. It was like 16-7, and it was like a couple minutes ago in the fourth quarter, and I saw how the way Seattle was playing bad. Russell was doing an intel, like, oh, game over. It was like 3 minutes something to go, and Russell Wilson doing another intel, and it was like 16-7. And I was like, 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. He actually scored 2 touchdowns in 3 minutes. 2 touchdowns in 3 minutes. 2 touchdowns in 3 minutes. Are you hearing me, peoples? Game was over. Game was complete over. They had 1 timeout left, and they scored like 2 touchdowns in 3 minutes. Y'all is not listening to what I'm saying. They scored 3 touchdowns in like 2 something minutes. 2 touchdowns in 2 something minutes. 2 minutes, 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns. 2 minutes. Everybody, the game was over. Like 2 minutes something left, and they had 1 timeout left. And then they got scored 2 touchdowns because of that offside kick. What a miracle game, man. What a miracle game. I never saw a game like that for a long time. Russell Wilson made a believer out of me. The Seattle made a believer out of me, so that no matter how it looked, no matter how it looked like game is over, you never give up. It looked like you said, it looked like there's no hope. It looked like there's no hope, but it's always a little bit hope. It's always hope. If it don't look like there's no hope, It's always hope. It's always little hope. Hope. You know, it just made a believer out of me, man. I mean, it just saying like I said just a minute ago. When it look like no hope, it's always a little bit hope. When it don't look like it's no hope, but it's always hope. You never give up, no matter how much somebody blow you out by. You keep fighting, playing. Seattle show pure heart and hearts. Seattle deserve my respect. I'm sorry for doubting Seattle. I'm sorry for saying that Seattle going to lose because 16-7, like 2 minutes up in the go, and I thought game was over. I thought Seattle going to lose it. I really thought they going to lose it, man. It was 16-7. I should have stick with my gut. You always mostly stick with your gut because most of your gut is always right. Like you said, that person gonna win it. Like you always stick with your gut. You know, peoples. Wow, I saw this is an amazing game. Russell Wilson and his team played great, man. I mean, what a comeback. What a comeback, man. What a comeback. Oh, I can't wait for the Super Bowl, man. That was a greatest comeback I ever saw. All right, peace out, peoples. Bye.